All right. Welcome. Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. And with our 15 Minutes to Mastery, episode number 335. Hope you're doing well. Welcome once again out here. Let's get this up on the screen for you real quick. There we go. We're here with episode number 335 as we get started with our 15 minutes to mastery that we do each and every day to get you some information, inspiration, and motivation so that you can get your day started off on the right foot. And just like we did yesterday, we're continuing on with our topic of the week, which is leadership. We're talking about the 5 fundamental elements of leadership. From us here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, this is our foundational values when it comes to leadership within the manufactured home sales industry. Like we talked about yesterday, you don't need to have the title of manager to be a leader. Each and every one of you has the opportunity to be a leader. You should be a leader. And today we're going to talk about value number 2, which is empathy. Empathy in leadership. Henry Grulin writes, being a leader is more than just wanting to lead. Leaders have empathy for others and a keen ability to find the best in people by truly caring for others. Truly caring for others. That's what it's all about. That's what empathy is. It's caring. It's starting with caring. And a lot of times that's something that gets lost within leadership. Right? Because you've got the pressure of, we've got to hit numbers. You got the pressure of, we got to make sure the business is running the way that it should be running. Right? But when it comes to leadership, empathy is huge, and empathy is something that should be, because I think back to when I first started in this industry. Okay. And this is one of the main reasons why Manufactured Home Sales Mastery exists, because when I got to thinking about starting this company, I thought, man, there's something that has to change within the culture of the manufactured home industry on the sales side of things, right? The culture within the sales teams in the retail side mainly, and I'm talking to you guys out there, okay? Because I was in it for a little over 14 years, both on an independent side and the corporate side. But the culture needs work. The culture needs work, and that's why I decided to bite the bullet back in April 2023 and get started with the manufactured home sales industry and come out here, work at revolutionizing the industry by providing that empathetic type of leadership, providing that empathetic sales approach to manufactured home sales, because empathy is not weakness. Okay. I think back to when I started, and I've had some great leaders. I've learned a lot from these people, right? But one of the main things that sticks out to me is just how sometimes the message got lost because of the delivery. The delivery of the message was just not on point. Because again, we understand. We understand that we're in a sales environment. We understand that it's about numbers. Believe me, I had that conversation yesterday with the team for one of our clients, because the numbers aren't truly where they could be. And we need to go to that next level. And so we were having that honest conversation, but the delivery is in a manner of truly caring and being empathetic, setting the right expectations, right? We're definitely making sure that everyone's aware of the seriousness of the topic. But I think back to those leaders that I had, and it was just a lot of the times that, like I mentioned, the message got lost because of the manner that it was delivered. And I even had a great mentor of mine who said, hey, you've got to ignore the delivery and listen to the message. And as much as I wanted to do that, it just was something that didn't sit well with me, because I believe that each and every one of you, myself included at that point in time, I believe that each and every one of you out there deserves that level of respect. Now, you have to give the respect as well, right? And if you're not earning the respect by operating in the way that you should, and carrying out your responsibilities the way that you should, and really being a solid contributor to the team, then that needs to be addressed. Well, maybe it's about training, better support, a better understanding for you. But if you're just somebody who is not getting it done, that's a completely different story. It's business, and business needs to be handled, right? But as far as leadership should be something that is done with empathy, because it's about taking into consideration the feelings, the emotions, and the needs of those people that you're speaking to or helping or serving, right? So what exactly is leading with empathy? Well, it means that you're understanding and you're aware of those emotions, those challenges, the perspectives that those people may have, whether it's somebody on your team or whether it's one of your clients, right? It's just having that understanding, and it's putting yourself in somebody else's shoes so that you can guide them, so that you can motivate them, so that you can inspire them. And believe me, I've been down and out. I've told all of you, man, I spent the first 3 months that I was in the industry, I lived out of my car. No joke. No joke. I lived out of my car. I actually was, I either slept in my car or I slept in the office. Don't tell those people I worked for when I first started, but I slept in the office. And we had a storage unit. We had a storage unit that we had there. I went to the Target. I bought myself one of those rolling closets, the zipper ones, and I had it in there. My clothes were in there. I had my shirts, my slacks. I would sleep in the office, and then I'd go to the Planet Fitness down the road from the location so that I could shower in the mornings and get ready for the first 3 months. I was broke down and out because I'd lost everything from from having lost my business in site build homes prior to coming into this industry. So anyway, you've got to understand everyone and in the situation that they're in, whether it's your clients or whether it's your team. And I, like I said, I had a lot of support, but also it's just that way of dealing with people that did not sit well with me. And I'm sure you've been in that situation, and your clients are the same way. And we need to do better. We need to do better at leading with empathy, right? And again, it's guiding people, motivating them, inspiring them to be more effective, right? And so this can mean, whether me now in where I'm at and what we're doing here at Manufacturing Home Sales Mastery, it's understanding where the sales consultants are with our clients, and their situation, and their level of expertise, and maybe what they have done up until this point, right? And the stresses that they're under to make sure that they're hitting their numbers and providing for their family and everything that goes along with it. Believe me, I completely understand. I have been at all levels in my career and in my life. So nothing is beyond my level of understanding, right? But it's acknowledging that emotional journey of both the sales consultant and for you sales consultants, understanding the emotional journey of your clients, taking the time to truly care about their situation and make them feel understood, making them feel appreciated, making them feel as though you truly care and you truly want to help them. That's what it's all about, and helping them feel, or letting them feel supported the whole way through. It's not about lowering your standards. Okay, all you managers out there, all you GM, sales managers, owners, I'm not talking about lowering standards or being soft. I'm just talking about recognizing the need to succeed in helping people get there, right? Obviously, there are some people that you won't be able to help. I get it. Not everybody is meant to be in any position that's available, right? But when you lead with empathy, here's the thing. You're going to build deeper trust. You're going to build stronger relationships. You're going to build that trust from your team in you, and vice versa. And the same thing with your clients. So leading with empathy is huge. And so those of you that are consultants, those of you that are community managers, you may, if you're not in the role of leadership, you still have that responsibility of leadership with your clients. And having that empathetic selling style is very, very important, right? And so high performers in this industry or in any industry use empathy, right? They know that it's not that success isn't just about the numbers. It's about the people that they work with. It's about helping those people. It's about leading with empathy and creating environments where people feel valued, where they feel understood, where they feel supported. That's what we're trying to build. That's what we're working here at building at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery within the manufactured home sales industry, within the sales culture in our industry, right? So that we can boost morale, loyalty, overall performance, everything. Because the better we operate, the better the culture is going to be, the better the buying experience will be for clients, and the better people are going to speak about who you are, what your product is, and what your company stands for. And that's what I want. That's what we want for you across the board, anywhere in the country. We just want to do our part to help you to eliminate that stigma, that negative connotation that comes with manufactured homes. And so leading with empathy by understanding our clients' fears, their hopes, their challenges, you being able to provide them a tailored approach through a customer-centric sales process is going to make all the difference in the world. When you make them feel heard and understood, it's huge. It's huge, folks, and it's going to take you to a whole nother level. And that's why we want you to grab a hold of this and run with it. Like I said, those high performers, right? They understand that empathy is not just something that's nice to have to be at that position where you can lead with empathy now. No, it's a powerful tool for driving success. You have to understand that it's powerful for driving success. So listen, show compassion, right? Provide the solutions that are going to really, really meet the needs of your clients. And for those of you, when you're dealing with your colleagues, when you're dealing with management or managers, when you're dealing with people on your team, do the same thing. Do the same thing. Let's all build it together and just make that shift so that we can move this industry forward and so that we can all operate at a whole different level, an elite level, and providing an enhanced buying experience. And so that people, when they walk out of either your retail location or your community, they just feel energized and satisfied to no end because they were completely treated in a manner that made them feel valued. So how can we lead with empathy, right? We're going to go through these 5 points of leading with empathy. First and foremost, you've got to listen actively. It's truly understanding, paying attention, and listening to what your client or what your team member is going through, what they have, what they need, and being able to understand where they're at that point in time. When you can do that, you're going to make such a huge difference, right? Because at that point, now you're able to acknowledge the challenges. You're able to acknowledge the situation they're in, recognizing when somebody's struggling, right? We've all been there. We've all lost our pipeline. We've all been financially in a bind because, man, things didn't happen the way that we thought they were going to, right? So understanding when somebody's struggling, or maybe it's a personal issue that they've got going on, just acknowledging that can go a long way. Same thing with your clients when they're sharing with you situations that they've got going on. Simply acknowledging the fact that they brought it up to you and they mentioned it to you and that you heard it, you understood, and it's important to you, goes a long way with people, right? Because when you do that, now it's easier to provide solutions. You're not just pressuring. It's like I say, when it comes with clients, and when you truly operate from empathy, and when you truly understand what it is that they've got going on, and you truly understand their emotional driver, the emotional reason they're buying, their dominant buying motive, when you understand that, I always say that there's no objection that you cannot come up with a sincere and honest rebuttal to. It's not about pressure. It's sincerity. and it's honesty. And you're able to relate, you're able to speak to that person, you're able to help them understand why doing business with you, why deciding to make the purchase of this home and moving forward with it on day one is in their best interest. But it takes having actively listened and understanding the challenges that they're going through. And that way you can provide the solution. Remember, we don't sell homes, we solve problems. You solve the problem. That the sale of the home is simply a byproduct of solving the problem. So provide solutions. Same thing with your teams, with your colleagues, when they've got something going on, when they're struggling. Don't just put the hammer down. Understand what's going on and help them come up with solutions. Provide solutions for them. And understand that sometimes you will have to be flexible. Sometimes flexibility is necessary. Sometimes, man, you're going to have to lend some grace to people, both clients and team members, right? Life happens. You never know what can be going on in somebody's life, right? And so somebody needs time to deal with a personal matter, or maybe a client's overwhelmed, whatever it may be that's going on. You have to have the flexibility to be able to allow that to happen, because that can go a long way with people, right? And so being empathetic sometimes requires us to adjust our approach. Man, do you think that sometimes I just want to go? I just want to be going all the time, especially right now that I'm building a business that we're adding to the team, that we're growing, taking in our office, and that's added pressure. And sometimes you need to go, but I have to understand not everybody is at the same point. And that's the same thing with you. You have to understand not everybody is at the same point where they can move forward, or they can make a educated decision. And so we have to understand that. And when you can do that, now it's easier to support growth and development, right? Within your team, and same thing within your clients, is helping them understand. You're empowering them, giving the information they need so that they better understand how the financing works, what all is entailed with buying a house, things of that nature. But understanding your team members, right, are at a certain point in their career, and they need your help to grow. They need to put in the work themselves as well, but they need your guidance, right? So offering encouragement, training, support, that reflects their individual journey, that is catered to them, that is strategically made up for them, and helping them improve from where they're at. That could help convert that person and take them to be the best version of themselves possible. No two people are the same, right? I used to get told all the time, hey, you manage personalities, not people, because not everybody's the same. So we have to understand that. And when we lead with empathy, you too will be able to do that, whether it's for your clients or for people on your team. And that, my friends, makes all the difference in the world for folks. And that's what we bring here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. I always bring it back around, right, to what we do here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. But I promise you this, every one of our programs, every one of our consulting programs and training programs are based off of empathy. The foundation is empathy. It's about truly wanting to help people, and it's about truly wanting to help your client. We're here to help you so that you can best help your clients, no matter where you are in the country, because everyone deserves that. And so if you want to see your team members do better, that's why our clients see the results that they do. 157% on average increase within 30 days, over 225% within 60 days. We're upwards of 400 to 600% after 90 and 120 days because of the training that's involved, the systems behind it, and obviously also the support and the follow-up training that we provide to make sure that those individuals that are truly built to do this are then helped to be able to reach that point that just takes them to a whole new level. Because as I like to say, we're here to take your life, your business, your career to a whole new level. And my friends, it starts with empathy. So I implore you, you don't need to have a title to be a leader. And leadership begins by example, like we talked about yesterday, and today, adding in that empathy. If you would like to learn more about that, please reach out to us here at Manufacturing Home Sales Mastery. We'd be honored to speak to you about it and help you better understand it. So go about it, learn some more on it, and apply it. And you'll see the difference that it makes for you and for everyone around you. You guys have a great Tuesday. Get on out there. It's the 1st of October. Let's go make it happen. Until then, my friends, I can't wait to meet you.